Hi friend, welcome to Live with Ease. My name is Julia, and today I invite you to join me in a practice that's less than 30 minutes to start to unravel all that stickiness and tension of the world we're living in right now, the pandemic stiffness and lethargy, all the Zooming, all the sitting. And also, it's May, so why don't we just jump into May with that energy, vibrant energy, tap into that beautiful spring energy that will lead us into summer so that we can get out of this sticky phase, yeah? Also, I want to give a shout out to my girls at Wheat and Sea Co., Laura May and Robin, for creating this awesome shirt. It's called Intermission T, and $5 of the proceeds go to the Actors Fund in Canada and in the US. So this is supporting the theater community and the artists, and this fund that actually supports artists when they are in times of crisis, financial crisis. So this is a really great cause. We will be back. Yes, we will, because as you all know, the theater industry has kind of been at a halt and shut down during the pandemic. So we are all really excited for the day we get to come back and get back to work. So I just wanted to do a shout out for them and sport my awesome Intermission T. I will put the link below to their website to grab your t-shirt. Get into your yoga cozies and let's get moving and grooving. Take this at your own pace. We're gonna jump right into the movement. So if you're feeling a little stiff, give yourself time to unravel and then gradually pick up the pace, and really feel yourself, feel the body unraveling and moving through the practice and the movements that I offer, okay? Have fun, and I will see you on the mat very soon. All right, so we are gonna begin resting back, and we're gonna warm up the spine a little bit in bridge. We'll do a little bit of bridging, and then we're gonna just start to move the body and dance through some positions, yeah? Again, to shake out all that stickiness of the time we're in right now, and all the Zooming and all the sitting, yeah? Here we go. So coming back, resting back. Let's hug the legs into the abdomen. And just take a little bit of time, just gently rocking a little bit side to side here. Release the breath. And each time you release the breath, release the body into the ground a little further. Good. And then let's move between bridge and little boat, which we're in right now. So bridge, we're gonna lower the feet towards the earth. Exhale, press the feet into the earth. Let the feet speak to the legs to pelvis, pelvis to spine. And then you can take the arms up above the head and lower. Good. Hugging the legs in. And back up. So taking this a few times. Yeah, circle the arms if you'd like. Good. Maybe reverse the circle. Yeah, and then speed it up a little bit. Remember that out breath. I hug the leg on the out breath, and then peel up on the up breath. Good. You'll find your own rhythm. Nice. And then hug the legs back in. Let's keep the right leg tucked in or hugged in and release that left foot on the ground. You're gonna place the hands behind the leg and just create a little bit of circling here. So as we circle the leg, wanna keep that pelvis, the back of the pelvis grounded. See if you can make that leg and hip flexor nice and noodly and loose, so I'm not holding. I'm using the hand to circle the leg one way, then the other. Good. And then let's keep that right leg drawn in, extend the left leg. You're gonna lower the right foot onto the ground. Exhale, as you did in bridge, ground that right foot. Foot speaks to leg, leg to pelvis, pelvis to spine. And you're gonna roll over to that long leg side. That long leg side is heavy, passive. The pelvis is in contact with the ground. The knee is going over the foot. Good. And then rolling back down, hug the leg in. And then release the foot and roll. Good. Same thing here. I can open the arms out as I roll down. Take hold of the leg, draw it in, and as you lower the leg, you can slide the hands up the thigh, up the pelvis, and up. Good. So you can start to speed it up when you feel comfortable. Nice. Good. Awesome. All right, let's tuck both legs back in. Keep the left leg tucked in or drawn in. Lower the right foot on the ground, hand behind the thigh. Let's create those circles. One way. Keep breathing, keep releasing the breath, and then circling the leg the other way. Nice. And just keep swapping circles, the directions of the circles. Awesome. Now, keeping that left knee drawn in, let's extend that right leg. Lower the left foot onto the ground. And then same thing, I'm gonna exhale, press that left foot, roll. So let the foot speak to the leg, leg to pelvis, to roll the pelvis, to speak to the spine. Extend the arms. That knee is going over the toes. The more I ground the foot and plant the foot, the more the knee is gonna go over, opposed to collapse, because then you'll really start to feel it in the front of the hip flexor here. Good. And then draw it in. Good. So taking this a few times at your own pace. If you want to eventually speed it up, go ahead. Or slow it down. Good. Nice. Good, good. And then let's hug both legs in once again. Gently rock side to side. If you want to circle the legs here a few times, either together circling the knees or individually, independently of one another. Good. Yeah. And then let's do just a few more rounds of little boat to bridge. To give both hip flexors an opportunity to extend. Good. Nice. Excellent. And then rest the feet on the ground. Just take a few moments to, let's roll the skull from side to side. Yeah. So it's very important that we tap into the weight of the skull here, because as we start to move and roll around a little more quickly and changing levels from the ground to mid-level, it's important that we connect to the weight of the skull, letting it be heavy, so that the neck can relax. And then when there comes a point where we need to take the head up, then the neck can support it, because we're not straining in the neck, because we've released it, so that when we come to a position where the head comes up, it's soft, yeah, and it's still moving. It's not rigid and tight and stagnant. Yeah, good. We go with the flow. Dance with yoga. Good. Let's hug the legs in, and we're gonna roll over to the left side, or whatever side is closest to the camera so you can see. Yeah, and we're gonna have the bottom arm extended out, or you can rest on that arm, your choice. And tucking the legs into the abdomen as much as you can. And so you're gonna take that top arm and top leg away from each other. And then you're gonna swing it, swing that leg in, or that knee in, that arm back. Yeah, so inhale, I extend the limbs away from each other. As I exhale, I let the side of the body that's in contact with the ground really release and let go and surrender. Inhale up. Good. And seeing if you can keep the toe, the toes or the big toe in contact with the ground at all times, so that that leg and that hip flexor, again, can stay soft and we're not over engaging and gripping. Yeah. And you'll find this is actually loosening and strengthening. Good. Yeah. If you want to take a moment to exhale and lengthen the limbs away. Inhale, exhale, release. Yeah, so play around with that. Nice. And then we're going to take the next time we swing the arm and leg in, you're going to unravel the arm into a twist and extend that top leg. Yeah. And then the top leg, extended leg here, and the original top arm are going to slide. The arm's going to slide above the head. The leg's going to slide back down. And then I'm going to continue that hand and arm coming down as the leg comes back. And I unravel and extend. So again, slowly they're moving opposite, but the leg stops in the center of the arm, keeps going. The leg draws in and extends. Good. So you can take this as quickly or as slowly as you like. Yeah. You can hang out in the twist. Keep breathing. Let the skull roll. Oh yeah, just bask in that deliciousness. Good. Take a rest if you'd like in the twist. Great. Now let's roll back onto the back. Take a moment here to rest. If you want to extend the limbs, just notice what that feels like. Good. And then let's roll over. You can roll over to the other side so your back is facing the camera, or if you want to flip over to the other side in this way, which is what I'm going to do, just so it's easier for you to see me. Good. So again, I can rest the bottom arm, rest my head on the bottom arm. I can keep that arm extended in front of me, your choice. Drawing the legs in. Good. And then let's take the top arm and leg away from each other. Inhale, exhale, release the body, draw the leg and arm in. Good. And just have a little dance party here. The side of your body is resting, grounding, so the top limbs can dance freely and be expressive. Yeah. Good. And again, I can draw them in, roll out into the twist, extend that leg, extend the arm. This arm can start to move down. Good. And then here goes that top arm, drags up. Leg drags back down to the bottom, arm keeps going. I draw the leg back in and roll into the twist. Good. Again, have a little dance party. Yeah. Keeping that skull in contact with the ground so I'm not lifting it every time I roll. Yeah. That it's staying, oops, It's staying in contact as I roll. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Take a rest in the twist for a brief moment. Good. And then let's roll back onto the back. And then this time, so we can extend the legs out, nice starfish. And then this time we're going to curl. We're gonna think of exhaling, dropping. Let's say we're gonna ground the right limbs, and you're gonna curl the legs and the arms towards the right into a fetal position. And then I'm gonna slide those top limbs open into starfish. Exhale, let the body fall and ground. And then roll into starfish. So essentially we're rolling from starfish to fetal position. Yeah, good. Just a few more times here. Oh, really stretch those limbs. Good. Awesome. Good, 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 good. Take a little pause, just a brief pause here. Good. And this time, we're going to draw the legs into the abdomen and we're going to roll from side to side. And then what we're going to do is you're going to completely roll over to one side. Yeah, you're going to use your out breath as your momentum, and then you're going to plant that top hand and just allow yourself to roll up through the base of the spine. So feeling the grounding of the side of the pelvis, the base of the spine unravel. And then that's where your head is going to come up, right? And then you can play with your arms. You can be expressive with your arms. And then we're going to roll back down along the back and roll to the other side. So I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to roll, exhale, plant, ground my pelvis, roll through the base of the spine, unravel. I can open the arms out in whatever way I'd like. And then I'm going to take that hand and arm that's going to be closer to the ground here. I'm going to feed it through. So the side I'm going to roll back onto, and I'm going to follow the succession of my grounding. I slide so that I'm not collapsing in one chunk. I'm rolling through the curves of the spine. So I'm going to lower the hand, roll onto the back of the arm, shoulder, shoulder blade. This time I'm using that hand to ground, roll up, open out, and feed through. I'm coming on to, yeah, so that it's not a gunk, yeah. I'm rolling through the beautiful curves of the bone. Yeah. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, suspend. Exhale. Yeah, have fun with this. Again, shake out those sticky necks. Whatever you want to do here. Yeah, and if you don't end up being exactly in line with your mat, that's okay. Play, tap into that inner child. Yeah, if you want to take the arms wider, if you want to take the legs wider. Good. Nice. And just take a few more. And then eventually we're going to come on to our hands and knees. Good. Let's just sit on our heels for a brief moment. Roll the shoulders out. Feeling that energy. Feel that energy start to creep in here. Circle the head a few times. Good. Body's really starting to come alive. And the more we use the breath as our momentum, that out breath as our our grounding to really allow the parts of the body that are in contact with the ground to really surrender and use as our momentum, it's less exhausting. It's not as effortful. Your muscles aren't tensing. We can move with flow and ease. Yeah, good. So let's come onto the hands and knees. We're going to take a little bit of cat-cow. So you're going to dome the spine up towards the ceiling and then find your extension. I have many, many practices where I go through this in detail to find length. Good. And then on an in-breath, you dome the spine, send the pelvis towards the heels, and then you're going to scoop through on that out-breath. Good. Nice. And see if you can turn this into a downward dog. So you'll take this a few times and then you're going to curl the toes under, exhale, and shift over into your downward dog. Again, I have a downward dog video going in depth with how you can play with downward dog with a little more ease. Good. And then rolling back down, snake through. Again, let the head be a silent passenger. Good. And then find your downward dog. Good. And start to feel like I'm breaking a sweat here. Good. Downward dog. Let the weight of the head fall. Good, 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 good. Nice. And then when you release the knees back to the ground, undulate the spine or circle the rib cage in whatever way feels good. Take a brief moment to do this. Nice. So for this next piece, if you have socks on, I love wearing socks when I practice, but for the next part, we're going to remove our socks because we're going to need some serious grounding. Don't want to slip. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come into our downward dog, okay? So I want you to really go a few times methodically here and follow the succession of the movement so that, again, it doesn't become a drop and we slam down on our knees or on our body. Yeah, we want to really roll through those curves. So you're going to lift the heels, come onto the toes. You're going to bend the knees, turn the legs. Yeah, and then you're going to slowly lower that lower leg, side of the thigh, get to the pelvis, roll onto your sit bones or kind of the back of the pelvis, but closer to the sit bones. Then you're going to, I'm actually going to do the other way so that you can see when I come up. Yeah. So I'm going to bend the knees, turn, lower that side of the thigh, roll onto the back of the pelvis, bend that bottom leg. I'm going to ground through the thigh, the side of the thigh on this leg now, stepping that other foot down, plant the other hand. I'm going to use that out breath and momentum to lift the pelvis, turn myself back into downward dog. Yeah. And then up, down, turn, take it up. Good. So trying this a few times. Inhale to the top. Exhale, roll. Good. Nice. Good. You can always take a pause in your downward dog if you want to take a leg up and then release, leg up. And again, there's no rush with this. Yeah, take your time, have fun with it. Good. Good. Nice. And then let's find our downward dog, final downward dog here. Good. Good. And then let's lower the knees. Let's come back onto our backs. We're going to do a little 1-minute shake. And then I'm going to do a 10-second countdown. Feel free to count down with me. And then once you finish your countdown, we're going to let everything just release to the ground. And we're going to take a moment to rest and absorb all that beautiful energy. Okay? Here we go. So coming onto your backs, you're going to take your limbs up towards the ceiling and we are going to shake for a minute. And here we go. 5, 6, 7, and shake. And this can be as gentle of a shake, as vigorous as you like. Yeah, shake it out. Wiggle the pelvis. Shake out any excess junk. Let's jump into May with some energy. Good. Good. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and rest. Really allow yourself to absorb all that beautiful movement, that blood flow, the energy. You deserve this rest, so take it. Awesome. You can rest here for as long as you'd like. If you want to continue to rest a little longer, please do. I'm going to leave you with this final mantra. If you'd like to join me, you can from where you are, placing the palms of the hands together, sending them to the forehead. Think love. To the lips, speak love. To the heart center, be love. Thank you so much for joining me today, friend. I hope you have an energizing day, an energizing May. And anytime you're feeling a bit lethargic or just kind of bummed out, take this practice, really indulge in the beauty of the movement of your body and its ability to move. And if you're feeling a bit stiff, start slow and gradually allow yourself to unravel. Okay? Be well, stay strong. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, share the video. Also, be sure to check out some of my Embodied Mindful Movement offerings this month. I have a Journey into the Hip series, Awaken the Shoulder Girdle series, Rise and Shine, which is a Sun Salutation series, and also a jazz dances for women. It's all levels, mainly beginner, fun adult dance class for women. So check that out. I will put the link tree below, which has all the offerings and you can select. And I have a deal for if you join 2 or more series. All right. So check it out. Very affordable. I hope to see you on the virtual mat again soon, in the virtual studio on Zoom, and Take care, be well, stay strong, and we'll see you soon.